Hello, beautiful people. How are you? For those who don't know me, my name is Liana and I'm here to inspire you and motivate you. And today's not so much about inspiring or motivating, it's more about what has inspired me and motivated me to do the things I've done to get where I am today. And the reason why I wanted to be a coach or a guidance or however you want to call it. Um, So actually, the reason why I felt I had to talk about it today was because my daughter is about to turn 8. So for almost 8 years ago, my daughter was actually about a week old, and I mean, she was a tiny baby. She was just 7 days, and something was wrong. This little baby, she ate and she it was actually nothing. When I look back at it, I don't know what was it that made me feel that something was wrong. I remember my mom said that because she had, she was a little bit, you could hear with the breathing that it was like kind of stuck in the nose, but she kept eating and it was no problem like that. But then I remember I took a shower because my mom was with the baby, and then my mom left, and then I said to my husband, I need to call the hospital. So I called the hospital and told them a little bit about what was going on, and they said, well, if you feel that there's something that we have to look it up, come, so you just make sure. And they said you have to trust your mother instinct. So I did. And it was so weird because when I hung up, I just started crying. It was just like, it was just pouring down. And I remember how my husband hugged me and he said, it's okay. I'm like, no, there's something wrong. Um, and I actually packed a bag with clothes for my daughter and clothes for me and the phone charger. And I mean, I have been to the hospital before with my son, and never have I packed so many things because I felt that I don't know, it was like an instinct that I was gonna be there. So we got there, they checked her, and they saw that she didn't get enough oxygen into her blood. So we had to stay at the hospital, and we were at the hospital about 10 days, and I had never been away from my son for so long. So not only that I was away from my son for the first time, like for a really long time, but the fact that I was there because of my daughter, because she was suffering. I mean, it wasn't that you could actually see that she was suffering because she was still eating, and I remember the doctor saying that it's amazing that even though she's actually having a hard time breathing, she's still eating. So they said that's a great sign. So we were actually in intensive care with my daughter, and it was just terrible to see that little tiny baby with all this, the little mask and all these things going and all the machines helping her to breathe, and just not being able to sleep well. And every time my husband came, I'm sorry, when my husband came to the hospital, or my mom or a friend, I was such a stone face because it was like, it's okay, I'm here and everything is going well. It's not getting worse, so that's the good thing. But then at night, I was just crying so much and my eyes were all swallowed. And sorry, I didn't think I would cry. But that was actually, like I said, everything went well. She's turning 8 and she doesn't have any trouble. It was just a virus that, I mean, she was so little and it just took really hard on her. And it's nothing strange. I mean, it happens every year that this virus comes, like in the autumn. Uh, but I think that that is like one of, I think when I'm trying to look back at, okay, what is it that has made me feel that I have to enjoy life? What is it that has made me feel that I need to help other people to enjoy it as well, to let go of the perceptions and let go of what other people think and let go of cultural boundaries also. So I think I have actually many different stories, but this one is really the one that moves me the most. Because that was like, for those who are moms, and you know how much you can love a baby just when they're in the womb and you don't even know them, and knowing that that could be taken away from you so fast, so fast, it really made you realize that you have to enjoy life, you have to enjoy the moments. And I'm not saying that I enjoy when my children are mad or anything. I do have my moments that I kind of snap and it's like, oh yeah, this is amazing, I should be thankful that I'm having a fight with them, that they're actually well. Not always, not always. I do hope that many parents out there understand the issue with that. But yeah, I do believe that that's one of the biggest reasons that it made me feel that I want to help others to let go, to, you know, and to also realize that we only have this one life, and not to be part of the statistics. Because, you know, when people are in their deathbed, they have so many regrets, so many regrets. And it's regrets about uh, listening to people, about caring too much about what others think. It's about not doing what they really wanted to do, doing more things for others than themselves. And that's something that I feel is terrible, that people feel that way at the end of the day. So that's what I want to do. I want to help you to really enjoy this life. I want to inspire you and motivate you to live the life that you have right here, right now. And as a mother, because I know that many people, or a parent, I mean, it's not only mother, fathers too, that might have that thing of feeling that if I do something for myself, that's not okay for my children. But the thing, if you see it this way instead, if you want your children to take care of themselves, to be the best version of themselves, they have to see someone that does that. So all the time it's about thinking, okay, if I want my children to be a certain way, I need to teach them. It's not only about telling them what to do, because as many of you might know, that's not the way it works. So you can tell them so much, but if you don't show them and if they don't see that, that you are that way yourself, they won't do it. So, and these are things that it's nothing that has to be taught. It's just something that they learn by seeing. So if, like my daughter, for instance, she, I was making massage and I put my mask and doing the with all these massage things for the face. And I have my meditation music, and she's used to that. So now when we do something, she wants to be part of that and making massage in the face and everything. And she puts on the music. So there are so many things that we can teach the children just by doing. So if you want your children to be the best version of themselves, to take care of themselves, to not have to care about what other people think or say, you have to be exactly the same way. So yeah, that was um, this became a little bit longer than expected, but I just wanted you to feel inspired or moved, more moved about the whole situation of how life can be taken away so fast. And just don't don't let things happen in your life to make you realize that, because that's the thing, that when things happen, that's when something kind of snaps and it's like, ah. So I just wanted to tell you that little story just to let you know a little bit where I come from and where this whole thing started, and how that's one of the stories that actually moves me the most, about helping others, about, doing what you love. And that's something that I tell my children, and hopefully they're learning by seeing that I do the things that I love. So yeah, you guys, I wish you a great week and take care of yourself. Bye.